Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is September 2nd, 2025. It is 6:38 a.m. This is video number 3. The first two videos are on Archie Team Sussex. So let's go on Twitter. This is the first one. The Sussex kids are going to watch what the press does to their cousin Louis, then thank their parents every day they got them the hell off that island. The British media will pit Archie and Lili against the Wells kids. I can already see that mess happening, especially as Lili and Archie grown up and look even more like Diana and the Spencer's family. And I think Harry and Meghan will be teaching them, let them aware the way the media operate, the potential, the things that might happen, and they have to learn to ignore it. Yeah, they will see it, and then I think Harry and Meghan will not shine away from talking to them about it. Otherwise, they don't want the media to, target their mental well-being, which is pretty much what the media will be doing, especially on Salty Island. Yes, but they don't have anywhere near the access to the Sussex kids as they will have if they had stayed. Very true. I'm so thankful for that. And let's not forget, it's William who kicked Harry out, and then correspond to that, Meghan. Okay, I actually believe that Louis will be more protected than Harry was. That's why William and Kate were pissed that the Sussexes left. Archie and Lili were going to be the tabloid father, while the Wells kids got an easy ride. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I agree with her, but I just don't know why these people, this is the way that they feel like they have to pen one another. They have to pen people against one another. They have to have the same social class, hierarchy, and all of this. They always want a competition. In order to shield the kids from negative press, they will feed fluff stories instead. Case in point, William and Kate got massive backlash for the cancer-free commercial. To deflect, they leaked to the Sun that George started flying lessons. The problem is William and Kate F themselves over by making a deal with the press to go after Harry and Meghan. Well, I was gonna say I think it's William who did that, but then again there were things from what was that paper? Who knows? Maybe the parents have something to do with it. Alright, the problem is William and Kate. Okay, I read this. William should have banded together with Harry, not stab him in the back and feed him and Meghan to the wolves. Yeah, they've been trying to model his brain against his brother. The father been taking William to parties, to the media, with the media and all of that. So they've been easing him into it. If he had kept the promise that he made with Harry, that would have been something. But nah. Can you imagine how powerful Harry and William would have been if they stuck together? But like they say, he backstabbed Harry, so that's what it is. Here we are. But you don't know, apparently when Archie and Lili grow up, they're going to resent their parents and wish they stayed in the UK so they could rip to shred by the tabloid, all because of royalty. Well, we just don't know. This is why Harry and Meghan leave the option for them to do it. And if they decided to go back, if the place is still there, it will be their own fault. People will say, at least your parents told you so. Okay, so it's up to them. We just don't know. There's one comment on the state. Okay, she fixed herself here. Let me read it again. But don't you know, apparently when Archie and Lili grow up, they're going to resent their parents and wish they stayed in the UK so they could be ripped to shreds by the tabloid or because of royalty. I was around for Harry's childhood. It starts with he's so cheeky and ends up naked pool party in Vegas. Unfortunately, that is in Louis' future. Yeah, I could see that as well. The imaginary Sussex kids. Two-dimensional digital footprints, children borrowed from friends for photo shoots, AI age progression. I can't explain how I know this, but they're going to try to make Princess Lilibet and Princess Charlotte into Diana and Sarah 3.0 because they essentially failed doing that with Princess Meghan and Princess Kate. Because Meghan removed herself from that. And let's not Harry and Meghan are teaching their kids. And I'm sure Lilibet will be smart enough to not play along with this BS. Alright, Louis the Spare will look to his uncle and gone faster than the press can blink. Maybe Harry has broken the chain for him too. It could be. Hooray, there's the clap here. Harry and Meghan for taking your children away from that toxic, archaic institution. Okay, it's William. There's 3 comments under this. If the royal institution is so toxic, why did they insist on the children having royal title? Oh, okay. This I have enough with it because they did it's his birthright. They give it to him. He tried to return it. They didn't want to. They did petition. They didn't do it. So enough with that. Alright, the American children will grow up near the beach, get to go to football games, have a normal childhood. They've already won. I need context, and I don't know that I'll find it by Googling what is the press doing to Louis. Alright, so pretty much whatever they did, let me go in the comment. Whatever they did to Harry, they're gonna try to do it to him. Okay, they've already started laying the groundwork for Louis being the bad one and his brother being the good one. If you read articles about him, you'll see it in the language of the headlines. As they get older, it will get worse.
Do you see any scenario by which Harry and Meghan overshadow Kate and
Oh,
William?
yes, I do. I do. I mean, this is immediately was my first thought. You know, this could be a problem because Harry and Meghan are a very compelling couple. They're very charismatic and very relaxed and easy. The cameras will follow them. William and Kate there's much more rigidity to them.
Okay, how about kids are kids? I wish the media would just report news and not always be looking for clicks. Well, there is that. This is what the UK have normalized, and it's passing on in the US. It's really sad, and if they had more access to Lily, it will already be Princess Lily versus Princess Charlotte. The comparison, the criticism that will mostly be about Lily, it's really disturbing. One princess is rarely seen, and when is at an event is appropriately dressed for the occasion. The other little girl is only photographed in pink pajamas and bare feet. Now that is sad. Prove my point. Alright, so let's leave that alone. Now this is the behind the scene thing that most of the squad are talking about. Okay, the majority of the tweets that I have left is about these images. Okay, Archie and Lili watching Meghan working on With Love Meghan. Alright, so there's that here. That is so cute. Alright, there's all those hashtag With Love Meghan, as ever was it. Those Spencer jeans though, that's so sweet seeing them watch their mom work. Alright, so there's that. There's something I was reading on my community board. Yeah, let's see here. This is what I posted yesterday. I just hopped on IG and saw that Meghan shared some behind the scene of the kids. They're learning hands-on. That should be hands-on. Cute pics. Alright, so there's some comments under here. Okay, beautiful. I bet Archie and Lili are so proud of their beautiful mother, Duchess Meghan, and father, Harry. There was one. Okay, this one I wanted to get into. All I see is back of their head pics and the face covered. Alright, so where's my comment? Okay, and some people are saying here, and that's all you're going to see because Meghan and Harry are protecting their children's privacy as they should. That's good. She responded to, who's that? Okay, really, my darling, is for protection of children's privacy. Okay, see, if you don't get that and then you're laughing about it, okay, there, remove your comment here. Okay, always is the same BS. Was okay, so there's that. Let's go to the next tweet. That was on my community board, but here, same picture, different caption. Oops, what did I do? Oops, I copied too much. Same picture, different caption. Okay, sweet Archie and Lili watching their mom work with Love Meghan. Future producers and philanthropists. You just never know. Alright, so this is extra. Let's focus on the pictures only because the squad tweet a lot about it. Okay, Archie and Lili. Let's look at the comment. I'm a huge fan of Archie's hair, the color, the texture, love it. A box of dye would do Meg some good. Oh, come on. Nah. Last week's text copied. Okay, that's an ad. This is an ad. Next tweet. The Spencer jeans and full display. That's for sure. There's Archie here again and Lili, and then this is Lili, and this is Guy, and there's Meghan friend. I think that's Daniel Martin, very good friend of Meghan. That's nice. Okay, Lilibet in the director's chair. Royal rats kicking themselves or what could have been. There's the sneaky smile here. Now they all left bitter and hateful toward Meghan, who gives them dust. They honestly, with their ignorance, thought these children will turn out black with afro hair. Alright, so there's this. This is extra. Meghan Angel's Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet when she was filming. There's Archie here. My goodness, Archie is so tall. Chef Jose. I said on my earlier recording that I saw the first 2 episodes of season 2. I need to watch more. Next tweet. Okay, we know who won the household. 2 more goals in the making, that's for sure. Archie is already asking question about amputees. Okay, Lili and Archie look very comfortable here as reviewers of Mom's work. Meghan had better consult them for their critical take on her show. Then somewhere I read Archie sort of gave Harry and Meghan that idea to look into, what's the name of that? Massacre Kids? I think I got the wrong name. One of the show that that Netflix is doing. Oh, it's today Miss Doria's birthday. 3 hours ago. Happy birthday, Mama Doria. Okay, I didn't know that. This is extra. Children do not need us to shape them. They need us to respond to who they are. Breaking the cycle is key. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Alright, so these are Squad is just putting more. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, more of that again. Prince Archie's soccer school reposted Meghan's Insta story. Prince Archie is very athletic. He's into surfing, soccer, football. There's that. I remember on the docu-series when he was going down the slide with Harry and in the backyard. He's going to be into sports like his daddy. 100% free and okay, that's an ad. Producer, there's a loving eye. Petite Lili, her little hand. Alright, so more of that, people talking about it. Let me give it a like. But let me focus on my list. I've been recording for a while. I need to start editing. Okay. New post from Meghan Sussex, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet watching Mama. The reason I put all of these is because different caption and we have different responses, okay? That's why. Filming season 2 of With Love Meghan was more fun than you can imagine. And today I wanted to share some of the favorites I kept on rotations. Add them to your playlist, press shuffle, and enjoy. Happy Labor Day weekend. Work hard, play hard. There's that. So that was the caption she put. That is so nice. There's that again. Okay, that's an ad. Can you link me to the original? I want to give her views, but when I go on Insta, nada. Yeah, I saw it on my phone. Then when I went on IG, let me finish with this. Dana will be so proud of Harry and Meghan and her beautiful grandson and granddaughter, Archie and Lilibet. Alright, so I'm done with this. When I went on IG to look for it, okay, so there it is here. But on her, that was 2 days ago. On her profile, I didn't see it. So there's more of the recipe. Okay, let me like it. This is nice. Oh, what is that?
Saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti? Possibly. And that's all right. They're trying to pay their bills, and that's for them to sort out if they're comfortable doing it at someone else's detriment. From my standpoint, the intention of the show was to share more of myself, to share tips that I love in my life, and to have fun. Normally the conversation goes from a few thousand jars and lids to we need to do a purchase order of 1 million. Oh, I just got the heat from that.
I want the with love take on like, why does this taste so good? What's so special about this?
It's the squishy bun, it's the crunch in the onion, it's the texture of the meat, they're perfect. It's kind of a perfect meal, and I'm thrilled that you're having it with me.
Yup, this is me, in Santa Barbara, devouring smash burgers with a Duchess. This is Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, one of the most talked about women in the world. You know, or you may think you know, Meghan Markle the Royal, the tabloid subject, the actress. Then there's what the media has told you about Meghan the Divider, who traded the trappings of life in a monarchy for the comfy coast of California. But on this episode of The Circuit, we'll try to understand Meghan the businesswoman. Just this year, she's launched a Netflix show, a podcast, and a lifestyle brand that sells jam, rosé, and those much talked about flower sprinkles. It's a new chapter. So, fittingly, our morning started with a walk through a bookstore, a location in the latest season of her Netflix series. We talked big decisions for her business.
And suddenly the conversation goes from a few thousand jars and lids to we need to do a purchase order of 1 million.
I got her response to feedback on her show, the good and the bad.
Are they saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti? Possibly.
And things got real. All before noon on a Tuesday.
When do you feel the least Duchess of Sussex?
Oh my god. Sitting here eating a smash burger with you being asked these questions.
The big question is, can Meghan have a second act as an entrepreneur and a tastemaker? Can she succeed on her own terms? And will a highly skeptical world even let her?
If you could choose one thing for people to know the truth about you, what would that one thing be?
The one thing, oh gosh, what's the one thing? I think oftentimes
I didn't expect to share this, but it's there. I'll try my best to show it and manipulate it in a way because there's a music in the background. So let's go back on X. Next tweet. I was gonna look for the thing, it popped up and then it disappeared. Regarding that, what Meghan shared on IG. Executive producers Prince Archie and Princess Lili on the set of With Love Meghan Season 2. Same pictures here. Yep, thumbs up. These kids are going to become the most famous kids of any royals on this planet. Lili with her paternal grandmother looks. That's what irks the racist Brits royalists. Protect the little angels at all costs. Or the babies. That's an ad. Adorable. Lili's hair, mashallah. Lucky kiddies. Absolutely adorable. It's what you consider lucky. They are alive, well, healthy, and everything else, but there are a couple things I don't think many of us will be able to stand. And thank God they're not aware of it yet. Harry and Meghan are letting them be kids. So let's just hope they remain protected. Harry and Meghan's little directors, there's that. Making sure the client is on point. That's an ad. This is extra. Meghan Markle included photos of Archie and Lilibet and a photo recap of With Love Meghan Season 2. And they remain quiet in the background too. That's another thing. Next tweet. Okay, Princess Diana's grandbabies carrying her Spencer jeans. We love to see it. Red-headed like their papa. There's that. And that kids, these royalists and that family, the most famous kids of any royal court. I know, this is why they try to deny their existence. My sister was asleep. Hopefully they look like her and only took her hair color from brother Harry. Let's be honest, Meghan is stunning. Harry is fine too. Alright, so she's saying Harry got everything. Next one. Okay, the ginger keeps winning. There's the heart here. Look at this beautiful prince and princess, Archie and Lilibet. Princess Diana's grandchildren. Same pictures. And the grandchildren of Charles and Camilla by. Okay, who is Camilla Charles? Less black. Don't want to see this idiot, this kind of comment here. Okay, who's speaking in the door? I think that's Daniel. Yeah. Meghan's bestie and makeup artist, Daniel Martin. Is that let's just black these. You stay on your lane. Oh, that's one of the squaddies. Meghan is global. Why would she post this? Okay, you can see them. Okay, yes, these ones costing UK £500 million for doing effing also go quiet at their feet. I guess this is the one that I black. You can see them. You must be blind. The Dorian grandkids too, but you don't like to acknowledge that. Is it because her hair isn't blonde? Yes, they are. Who said they aren't? It's Daniel's cheeky face peeking around the corner for me. I like when they say he's a professional taster. There was something else that they said that was kind of funny in his episode. Next tweet, this is from Elle magazine. Meghan Markle shares pics of Lili and Archie on With Love Meghan set. Alright, it's like everybody's talking about it. With Love Meghan, this hashtag. And somehow I've seen Kate Middleton fans stopping by to slam her for it. The hate is weird and unfounded, but the only ones being negatively affected by it. That's the funniest part. They're only working themselves up. I doubt Meghan is aware of the existence. So cute. There's a loving heart. Funny. Okay, when will the woman just go away? Okay, this comment said the same thing too. Stop following her, then dumb obsess. There's the word here. That should be uppercase. When you stop clicking, you have the option to not watch anything about her full. Alright, so let's block this. It's like they don't have any control of their fingers, their free will. Next one. Princess Diana's granddaughter. There's that. That's Daniel. Okay, poor Charlotte. The royal family will make her have to sit through another hair dye session again. Last time it was to lighten her hair. This time they will try to make her hair look like Princess Diana's. Can't let Lilibet look more like her, can they? But the father threw Princess Diana under the bus. So the universe is responding to his own behavior.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
I'm so happy these two gorgeous munchkins will never know the careers of being royal slaves and scapegoat. It's beautiful to see them happy and thriving far away from the viper's nest. Okay, so all of these are extra. The way royalists lose their shit whenever pics of Diana grandbabies are posted is funny AF. Y'all know why, right? Because the mixed grandbabies of black biracial American and the prince they drove away came out looking more English Spencer than the others, a lineage they can never deny. Okay, the Rangers love saying Meghan should learn from Kate. Learn what? Fell at cooking pancake and butcher her own language. Meanwhile, Meghan's got a hit show, Brains, Beauty, and Global Influence. If anyone needs lesson, it's Kate, starting with basic English and frying pan. I'm going through this really quick. There's that, the Sussex learning in real time that nothing comes for free. Alright, so there's this. Let's go to the next tweet. The ones that I just read were extra. There's the squad laughing. My baby cousin are working harder than our adult fibs. Laughing my ass off. You can find that's an ad. Okay, Betty can rest in peace, knowing her great grands on America are working royals. There's that. The squad are just laughing about it. Okay, it do be fact though. The way they write it. There's the laugh here. Those children are working royals. It seems like they work harder than the future king and queen of England. As the church folk says, well, a truth so brutally stated but true. I had to wake you up. You can be sleeping when the babies are out here working. It's funny because it's true. Kiki, you are so wrong for this. No truer words have been spoken. Alright, the squad are just making fun, laughing about it. Next one. I'm trying to finish with all of these. What a treat. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet behind the scene of With Love Meghan Season 2 and all their red-headedness. The beautiful Sussex children that the monarchy rejected, aka cornerstones along with their parents, shared by Meghan Sussex via Meghan Sussex Insta mail. The monarchy did not reject them. Their parents declined interaction, big difference. Rejection by abuse or discrimination. Okay, let me pause. Alright, so this is what I wrote here. What do you say about this? Pointing to that, and I highlighted couple important things and underlined couple important things. Harry and Meghan wanted to stay and work for the royal family.
So in conclusion, if you'd had the support, you'd still be there?
Without question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that what's happened has happened, but I know and I'm comfortable knowing that we did everything that we could to make it work, and we did everything on the exit process the way that it should have been
with
done.
As much respect.
With as much
and
respect.
Oh my God, we just did everything we could to protect them.
When the royal family put it in writing, for Harry to leave, what were they supposed to do? Question mark. These info were in court, by the way, and Harry spoke about the Syndrome Summit. Harry and Meghan wanted 50-50, aka part-time working royals. That idea was rejected. Just saying. Alright, so let's reply. And then let's black. Some people, either they don't know or they refuse to know. Alright, let's move to the next one. Alright, there's more. I want to finish now. It's almost 8 o'clock. I need to start editing. Next tweet. For real, there's a high five. My baby cousins are working harder than our adult fibs. That's the laugh here. That's an ad. Okay. The squad are just joking. Let's go to the next tweet. 3 more after this. Okay, Prince William and Princess Kate's children only make a handful of public appearances a year. Why did I put this? Okay, I don't know why I put it. There was no comment underneath it. Let me go to the previous three. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to talk about the kids anyway. Next one. 2 more. Archie and Lili behind the scenes of With Love Meghan season 2. Same pictures. There's that. That last picture, I swear, that's a young Harry. Meghan's jeans didn't bother. If only the royals knew.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
There are several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you?
With Harry.
About how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
If only the royals knew. There's the laugh here. Diana, Queen of Hearts, grandchildren. So sweet watching Mama on set. Stop. So cute. There's the loving eye. This one here. He got so tall. There's that. Wow, that's the date. 11 January 11, 2024. I think that's the date. Or is it November 1st, 2024? Alright. I'm assuming. Next tweet. 1 more after this. This is when Harry was in Canada talking about Archie regarding Invictus. Prince Harry discussing how Prince Archie's curiosity around amputee and landmines. Prince Harry works with the Halo Trust led to them watching videos of Grandma Diana's work and discussing her life. What a beautiful way foster their children's curiosity and carry on her legacy. Let's listen. 55 seconds. There will be screenshots.
You either shut it down straight away, which I will never do, or you engage in the conversation and you try to explain things, but then it does. I mean, you know, Archie was talking about, as I said earlier, Archie was asking about landmines. I was talking about how some of these guys were blowing up. I think IEDs, improvised explosive devices, is probably a bit too much at this stage. But I found myself talking to him about mines who's 5 years old. And interestingly, it gave me a chance to talk about my mum, his grandma, which I didn't even really consider. So that became the sort of the outcome of the story for him, which was he then saw videos, he wanted to see videos and photographs of his grandma Diana out doing her thing for landmines all those years ago. So it produced a very interesting conversation between me and him, different to what I thought it was going to be.
All right.
You either shut it
It's
down.
playing again. Let's read some of the comment. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that was it. Let's read everything. Isn't this absolutely fantastic? They are growing up knowing their grandmother, her work, who she was. They are embracing her legacy. They will know she is part of their lives. Okay, that's the best way to teach kids about their ancestors, and it's also served the purpose of possibly inspiring and little Archie interest in taking up the cause someday. Very nice conversation to be having at Invictus Game 2025. Beautiful, a beautiful legacy. Rest in peace, Princess Diana. All right, let's get to the next one, and that's my last. Oh, that's a prayer the squad shared, and then I'll stop recording. I've been recording for a very long time. Since 2 a.m. right now, it's 7:18. Okay, pray for has Meghan, Archie, and Lili. This is one of the squads who posted it. Okay, God, please protect Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria, and supporters. Guide Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria in all their ways. Go before them, keep them from evil and danger. Bless all their projects and teams. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Let's see if I could see it. Okay, so that's reasonable. Psalm 27. An exuberant declaration of faith. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? 2. When the wicked came against me to eat up my flesh, my enemies and foes, they stumbled and fell. 3. Though an army may encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war may rise against me, and this I will be confident. 4. One thing I have desire of the Lord, that will I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. 5. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, and in the secret place of his tabernacle he shall hide me. He shall set me high upon a rock. 6. And now my head shall be lifted up above my enemies all around me. Therefore I will offer sacrifices of joy in his tabernacle. I will sing, yes, I will sing praises to the Lord. 7. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe. Okay, a lot of the squad say amen. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Check Archie Team Sussex. I have 2 videos, 2 recording, so there might be part 1, part 2 on each of those, so a total of 4 videos on Archie Team Sussex, because they were sort of over an hour. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.